Oh no, start.
To get started, to see which one can be the most retarded. Tinfoil haters, it's time to start the show. Tinfoil haters, it's time to start the show. Don't tell them what to say. Tinfoil haters are here to save the day. Leon and Sammy are about to get started, to see which one can be the most retarded. Tinfoil haters, it's time to start the show. Time to start the show.
Finally, welcome to another episode of Tinfoil Haters. How are all you vital idols doing? First stream back on the regular studio setting since MegaCon, and let me tell you, I feel like I've forgotten how streaming works. I'm but a wee baby trying to relearn everything. Hopefully, it's like riding a bike. And it all just sort of comes back to you. Thankfully, I've got a fucking professional behind the scenes that's going to be hitting some buttons for me. All right, big titty dragon lady?
Right.
Perfect. And you weren't even muted. That was always my test to see if you were starting muted. All righty. I obviously can't do this alone. I got to do it with some partners in crime. So this is my boy, Sammy 3P. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Sammy 3P, Detroit-based musician, tinfoil hater, MegaConner. We're back. That was a wild weekend.
Yeah, it was a wild weekend for us that we're out and about, moving around and doing stuff. Those of us didn't get our backs fucked up on a roller coaster.
It hurt.
Sammy, my boy, is a bitch. What were you saying, Cindy?
No, that's true. No, that happened.
I was going to ask if Sammy is getting old.
So, like, I was riding goddamn it, the Harry Potter ride. Yeah, the Hagrid's flight or whatever it was, and there's this part where you like free drop, and then it catches you, and I just kind of went like in my seat, and then I was like walking around the rest of the night, like I have to go back to the hotel. Like,
yeah, I didn't write it.
And yeah, my back hurt for the rest of the weekend. It was
But I will say that my voice is going in and out because of it. It's still kind of recovering. So we are going to, because I keep promising people we're going to be doing the pyramids under Alaska, which we will be doing. But yeah. I do not have the voice to right now do an entire show talking. Hopefully we will tomorrow by the lunch hour. But we figured, you know what? You guys love the ghost stories. So we're going to be doing more of those creepy ghost videos. Before we do, though, not the only one needs to say hello. Neither is Sammy. We got the real star of the show here, Cinevere. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Hi, guys. I'm Cinevere. I like to talk about anime, gaming, and on the occasion, a little bit of horror. I am super stoked for today. I missed these two cuties in particular since I have not seen or heard from them all weekend, really. And that is A-okay because I know they are having a really good time.
She says she didn't hear from us. Her and I literally talked like multiple times throughout the course of the weekend. She is a filthy fucking liar.
I talked to you at night at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Like, we always talk at night anyway because you're nocturnal. We always talk at night. Like literally nothing changed.
Oh my god! For
Dizel
10 minutes.
you got me.
Alrighty, let's see who we got up in this bitch. Jack SG22 is here. We got Seabrew in the house. Gal Carrymon, Krovax, Cliff420 is here. Luigi Frankenbaum, DJ Nathaniel Skybrow's Messenger. What a name that is. Johnny Boy is here. So is Scotty G and Zalozzi. What is up? Amanda 357 says, good evening, idols. Good evening to you. We got Dax, our best mod in the whole damn land. Alex Darby is here. Tinfoil may not be enough. The Voyagers may require lead foil for any attempt to prosper. I don't know about lead because all I know is that a lot of people nowadays must be like drinking lead paint or using, lead Chinese utensils because there's some dumb motherfuckers on the internet. What up, Alex Darby? We got Korean Cowboy here. The Iron Druids is in the house. Eagle Lord, shout out to Eagle Lord. Who else we got? I know there's more of you. Let's scroll through here. Senavier will, of course, be talking to you guys in the comment section. The True Aztec Warrior is in the house. Griffin Knight VTuber. I don't know if I've seen you before. So if this is your first time, welcome to the party, pal. Fractal Mage is here. Sammy will, of course, be talking to you guys in the comments as well as on the show. Over on Kick, we got Sai Jizon. I hope to God I pronounced that correct. What?
I call him Siegson.
Siegson is probably far more correct than Saigzon. So yeah, Siegson. Itzel is here. Shout out to Itzel. What are you doing, homie? Jake motherfucking Martin is in the house. And I think Yamato is here. Will Cinnamere squeeze our puppies on Daxinar? Find out today on Boku no Leon. I like that. I like that. I liked it better. It was a super chat, but your boy liked it. Blue Octopus is here. Let's Us Games. It is the greatest tinfoil hat I've ever seen. I have a tinfoil fedora. Dude, that's awesome. A tinfoil fedora is pretty dope. Hello, my conspiracy theorists. Nick Havoc is in the house. How you doing, Nick? What you doing? Diz L Jizz. Hagrid threw Sammy's pack out. That's disgusting. Alrighty, crew. I think that is everyone. Mage Wolf, I didn't call you out. How you doing, Mage Wolf? I try to get everybody when we get these intros here. Tiger Ring King Rex Carter, who, look, I met a lot of y'all in Orlando this past weekend. I did. I deviate from the show for a moment. I met a lot of y'all this past weekend. We met Sebrew. We met Couch Conspiracy Corner. We met Diz L Jizz. Tiger King Rex Carter may have been the biggest surprise. I expected some bitter, angry, like bearded white dude in his 50s, and he's this like toned in shape, average height Asian motherfucker. It was fucking hilarious. It was amazing. Tiger King was dope. Bought me a drink, which I appreciate. You absolute legend. Shout out Tiger King. Niak is here. Not to be confused with Niak. Kirsha directly into conspiracy theories. Kirsha directly into conspiracy theories. That is a great way to end your night. Melphis Guy's in the house. Sal the hamster is here. Shout out. And I think that Fat Roller, Boku no Leon is worse than Star Wars. Oh no, because actually. You know what? I'm just going to let that one slide. I'm going to let that one slide. Jerry D. Sills, last but not least. That should be everybody. Let's get into it. I had a thought, right? I had an epiphany when I was setting this up. Because normally we go over Bizarre Bub videos, and then if we have time, we go over to Slapped Ham. But Slapped Ham is never as good, So I figured why not start with Slapped Ham, build up, and then we go into Bizarre Bub. What do you two partners in crime think?
Oh, man. I haven't seen Slapped Ham in a hot minute.
Slapped Ham.
Slapped Ham. Alrighty, well then let's just get right into it. Let's see if we can debunk some of these ghostly videos starting right the fuck now.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham.
How did his camera get worse?
Then you found a good channel.
What?
Just hit that subscribe
How did
button.
his camera get worse? I know this man is making money. Like, he's been around for years. Why the fuck is it worse?
That's the true conspiracy theory of this episode. How does someone well over 1 million subs have worse equipment?
And
Oh
sit
my
back, relax, and enjoy the creepy content.
Scary videos don't necessarily have to be sinister, as our first clip shows.
It was shared on TikTok by user Broomin N Bloomin, and it's one of those quiet, personal paranormal moments that tends to hit harder than any ghost caught on camera in an abandoned building.
Oh my god.
According to the uploader, her sister made a promise before she...
Okay, I'm gonna be real. This might explain the chirp. Like, the smoke alarm for black people, it's really just like their ancestors haunting them.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is your kingdom, Simba.
She passed. She said that if there was any way to come back and haunt her, she'd do it in the most annoying ways possible. And then the microwave started acting up. No one's touching it. No timer has been set. It just starts going off over and over as if someone...
All right, so guys, I'm not feeling any ghostliness from this. I'm feeling like that microwave needs replaced. Right? Like this is the bad. It's like an electrical issue.
Yeah, totally electrical issue. Either that or she accidentally got water in a place that she shouldn't have got water on that microwave.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Like this is
grieving people look for
what, Sammy?
Grieving people look for like signs and everything. Like, oh my god, I found a feather. He said that after he died, he would visit me as a bird.
Yeah, but you do know that the place is haunted as fuck if you do make the hot pocket and it comes out cooked all the way through.
Yes.
I would want that ghost
on the other side.
My dishwasher's beeping now too.
Okay. The dishwasher beeping as well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
The dishwasher beeping as well is kind of weird. I'll give it that.
Oh my god.
Then there's the display. When the camera pans to the screen, the time reads 11:11. In spiritual and New Age circles, 11:11 is widely regarded as a sign of synchronicity, alignment.
Or it
oh fuck my life! Are you serious?
Like,
Why
yeah,
is there? Why is there a meaning for everything? Can it just not be the time?
Do you not wish? Do you not make a wish at 11:11?
What?
That's
I thought you were supposed to make a wish anytime, like the clock was like doubles.
I don't know about that. I've only ever heard 11:11. It's like, oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Anytime I cast the clock at 11:11, I always make a wish. Like, what could it hurt?
You know what? Every time I see doubles on my clock now, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna stare at my clock, be like, I have a wish today. Hurry the fuck up.
Every time I stream with Cindy, I see doubles.
Or a message from beyond. Whether you subscribe to that or not, the timing is hard to ignore.
Oh my god. Dude. I'm telling you, it's Jeanette.
The uploader interprets the whole thing as her sister keeping her word, haunting her in the most irritating way she could manage. And honestly, if you're going to haunt someone, messing with the microwave at 11:11 is a pretty solid move.
I don't know.
Viewers
I would mess with them at any time.
Yeah.
Well, I would also do something way more annoying than the microwave. Like, you could just turn off the microwave, right? Or not turn it off, but like unplug it or flip the breaker or whatnot. It's like, oh no, my dad's sister's fucking me again. Flip the breaker. Actually, that's how we would know this is real, though. She flips the breaker, it's getting no power, then it still keeps doing that shit. That's some ghost shit.
Yeah. If I'm annoying my sister, I'm waking her up 5 minutes before her alarm.
Oh, now that's some dickery. Like that's a douche move right there, son. All right, we got Amanda coming in hot with a 9-month membership. I was always told 11:11 was the witching hour. No, I can be wrong here, but my understanding, the witching hour is about between like 1 and 3, like 2 a.m. specifically, between like 1 and 3. The deepest of the night when the veil is the thinnest.
It's the witching hour.
Yeah, witching hour is 3 a.m.
It's 3 to 4 a.m. Yes,
3 to 4 a.m. Okay, 3 to 4 a.m. Thank you. Yeah, 11:11 is way too early to be the witching hour. Well, also, shout out over on Kick. I also see a drunken ferret. We do love our Kick.
Many shared their own stories of loved ones allegedly making contact through electronics, flickering lights, phones ringing at odd hours. So what do you think was behind those beeps? A worn-out keypad glitching at just the right moment? A coincidence made meaningful by grief? Or was someone keeping a promise, reaching through in the most annoying way they could think of?
I must say it was 11:11 when you took the video, and you've got some electrical shit with the microwave. Replace that shit, you'll be fine. Any argument here, or are we all agreeing that this one's not haunted at all, that this is just retarded?
But what of the dishwasher?
I mean, he did say it was his sister that was haunting him, so at least she knows her place.
I like it.
This scary video, well, photo in this case, was shared on Facebook by the page Something Creepy, and it's one of those images that gets more unsettling the longer you look at it. According to the post, the photo was taken roughly 10 years ago inside an Alaska housing unit. The woman who shared it says her auntie used to live there, and that the kids in the home would always talk about a little girl. No one thought much of it at the time. Kids talk about imaginary friends. It's what they do. But then there's this photo.
Oh, okay.
All right, now, this one's been interesting. So obviously we have what does seem to be some sort of visage of a little girl. This girl looks clearly like she's looking at it. I mean, I've always maintained that children do have more of a sense of the supernatural, the otherworldly, than adults do. Cameras pick this stuff up more than the human eye. I don't know that I'm going to believe it just from a single photo. They can be altered. They can be changed. But off the rip, I will say that this is notably a step up from the previous video.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that, but I also think she's looking up, like more up than at the kid.
Yeah, you're probably, actually, I think you're right. Yeah. What about you, Sam? You got thoughts?
No, I mean, you guys said, all
right,
much here.
In the background, partially obscured, there appears to be a dark, shadowy figure standing behind them.
I don't know about that.
It appears to be a distinct, upright form, roughly the size and shape of a small person.
I wouldn't call it a dark and
out that the figure seems to be
looks like a little ghost girl.
Yeah.
Standing just behind the children, almost watching them. Others noted that the kids reportedly spoke about a little girl no one else could see.
It doesn't look like it's almost watching them. It looks like she's staring out the window.
Yeah, like I completely, in the opposite direction. I agree. This is, again, people are reaching with this one. They're
Ghost
really
photo.
Reaching.
Pick it up, Hams.
Skeptics have suggested it could be a shadow cast by an object outside the frame, a trick of low lighting, or even pareidolia, the brain's tendency to find human shapes in random patterns. But others weren't so quick to dismiss it. They pointed to the children's repeated mentions of a girl in the house, long before this photo was ever examined closely, as something harder to explain away. This next clip isn't a ghost video or a paranormal encounter, but it's one of the strangest pieces of footage spreading online this week.
Ghislaine? Do I know you?
The video was originally shared on X by RT and appeared to show a man confronting a woman on a street.
All right. She does.
The video was originally shared on X by RT and appeared to show...
Look, you got doppelgangers out there, right? Chad Smith, drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, looks identical to Will Ferrell. Like, it is frightening how exact they look alike. So this is probably just a doppelganger. But not
with
like
the
a
same
doppelganger.
teeth.
I mean, what?
Somebody took pictures of this woman and I mean, like, absolutely analyzed the shit out of this woman, right? In this small clip. Even looked down to her teeth. Man, I think it's Ghislaine.
Do you actually think it's Ghislaine Maxwell?
I do. Because he even pointed out that her teeth are the exact same.
That'd be wild if this was actually her, because, like, you go from trafficking children, little girls, to now standing in front of a Pokemon when their whole thing has got to catch them all.
Yes.
Like,
a man confronting a woman on a street in Quebec City.
It looks like her, dude. It looks a lot like her.
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No? I used to order hella pizza off of her.
Oh, really?
She always delivered, yeah.
Oh,
in the footage.
Used to order hella pizza off her. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. All right, props to whoever made the video. That's funny.
The man approaches the woman and casually references ordering pizza from her. a phrase that many online immediately connected to conspiracy theories surrounding the Epstein case.
It
You?
does look
Do I know you?
uncannily like Ghislaine Maxwell, dude.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate. So, are you really all in on the boat that you believe this is Ghislaine?
I do. I completely believe it's her.
I don't believe it's her. I just think it's an unfortunate looking Canadian who.
No, there is an unfortunate man that looks a lot like Epstein, but when you look at him head on, he does not look at Epstein. It's the side profile that looks exactly like him. This lady at every angle looks like her.
Let's see. Janice Landers says, I think so too. Why not? Wait, where to go? Okay, there you go. Why not look at the prison she's on? Well, that's the thing is, if it was her, hypothetically, if it was her, the prison stuff, she's only in there when they're doing camera stuff to sort of give the illusion.
Where'd Leon go?
It's Project NK Naomi all over again.
Funny story. I bought a new mouse, and apparently this new mouse has a button that where you can go back, and I was unaware of this. So great time to find that out.
Sweet.
There's a back button right next to my my left clicker. That's great.
Cool. You got a kick yourself button.
I have a kick myself button. Yes.
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
Speculate brother Philip Maxwell as well. Within hours,
her brother
racks up roughly 90,000.
What about her brother?
I think that was her brother. And they even showed that the guy next to her looked exactly like him. Like, what are the odds two doppelgangers are standing right next to each other?
I mean, that is astronomical.
I mean, that's impossible.
Let me roll this back. All right, so hold on. So this is supposedly the brother?
Yeah.
Damn, they do have a real similar mouth and eye shape.
Yeah.
And nose. Look at the nose.
See, the nose for me is too blurry here for me to really be able to compare, but the mouth and eyes. Shit, I slowly might start being a believer on this one.
I know. This is crazy.
Her shares similarities with her brother, Philip Maxwell, as well. Within hours, the clip racks up roughly 90,000 views. Comment sections explode. Many genuinely believe Maxwell is somehow free walking the streets of
Lexus Games makes a good point. He actually looks like someone trying to be inconspicuous in that photo or in that video.
Yeah.
It didn't look AI to me. Like, usually we can tell when the videos aren't AI because I know a lot of folk can't, but we've been doing this so much, and also we're not, retarded. This doesn't look like AI.
Canada.
Ghislaine? Do I know you?
But then the narrative shifts.
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
Online
she even
analysis
turns her
begins to
head when,
circulate.
like, he says Ghislaine.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But that could just be because he looked at her and spoke. That doesn't necessarily mean she's answering to the name.
Shifts.
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
Online analysis begins to circulate, including a breakdown attributed to Grok. According to those posts, the creator later indicated the clip was made using AI deepfake technology, mapping Maxwell's face onto an unrelated woman filmed near a local pizza shop.
You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No. I used to order.
As of February 2026, official records from the Bureau of Prisons show Maxwell remains incarcerated at Federal Correctional Institution.
Yeah, but when it's AI, you can usually see like a little bit of artifacting and stuff, which I didn't see in this.
Yeah, no, it was too smooth.
I mean, maybe it is AI, but I didn't. You're right. The smoothness is really good if that's the case. It's going to make doing these debunk videos a whole lot harder in the future, mind you.
Yes.
Serving a 20-year sentence. No early release has been recorded. At the same time, another wave of conspiracy theories begins circulating. An India Today report from February 2026 documents claims that Maxwell has allegedly been replaced by a body double.
Now, we did cover this on the lunch hour. These two photos specifically. I don't believe that this is an imposter. Like, I get that a lot of people want to believe it, I just think that Ghislaine's in prison, and because she no longer has access to all the, the facial care and skin creams.
That doesn't change your nose shape. It doesn't change your lip shape. It doesn't change nearly half of what's wrong with this woman. They don't have the same face at all. Maybe when they were younger, sure, but like they are not the same person.
I don't know, dude. Prison does weird things to you. Be rode hard and put away wet.
They don't make your nose fatter in prison. I'm sorry.
If someone, busted it up.
I mean, they'd have to really bust it up in order to get it like that. That's a massive difference.
These rumors are sparked by a recently released video of a congressional deposition conducted virtually from federal custody. In the footage, Maxwell appears remotely before the United States House Oversight Committee, repeatedly invoking the Fifth Amendment regarding her links to Jeffrey Epstein.
Did you, at any time, play any role in Jeffrey Epstein's activities involving the recruitment, grooming, or trafficking of young women or girls?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
Oh my God!
Social media users begin sharing sites.
You what?
I only heard the interview. I didn't see it.
Yeah. We watched it on stream a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I actually that's when I saw it, but I was listening.
I mean, I don't know, man. To me, she just looks like she's old, haggard, living that prison life, and doesn't have makeup on.
She's making those ramen noodle pizzas.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like she's got any makeup on the other picture on the right side.
No, I think she's got natural makeup on the one on the right. I mean, you think a woman worth billions that's been trafficking children shit is getting on airplanes without makeup?
Especially without stylized hair? Yes. Some women do. My mom doesn't wear makeup. Sometimes it's just the way they are. Like, if she's a tomboy, it makes sense.
I mean, getting caught in one of the biggest pedophile child smuggling rings in history, ages you pretty quick. So,
yo, say this, Gord. This is incredible. This is amazing. Sammy, read this.
When she tried to give Jeffrey advice, he'd tell her to stay in your Ghislaine.
By-side comparisons between the deposition video and older photographs taken before her 2020 arrest.
See, Scotty G, that's my thought. Unironically, this is what I believe. Losing access to that adrenochrome hurts. Because I do believe in adrenochrome, absolutely. When you don't got adrenochrome anymore, who knows what that's going to be due to your body.
All right.
Claim her nose looks different. Her jawline appears squarer. Her eyes more hooded. From there, the theory escalates. Some suggest she's not actually in prison at all, and that the woman seen on camera is a stand-in.
And maybe
these claims often tie back to broader allegations that Epstein didn't die in 2019, and that both are secretly alive
I don't think
elsewhere,
Kim Jong-un there is
possibly Israel. Official records, however, show no indication of identity confusion. Neither her leak.
IBDB, those are real. The CIA masks are real. We need to do an episode on the CIA masks, actually. Hey, IB, do me a favor. Throw that in the Temple of Hater section of the Discord, because we need to do an episode at some point on the CIA masks.
Legal team nor prison authorities have suggested anything unusual. Analysts point to natural aging. Maxwell is now 63. Along with years spent in prison without professional grooming or cosmetic treatment. The deposition footage itself was a low-resolution feed filmed under harsh lighting from an upward camera angle, all of which can distort facial proportions. Taken together, the Quebec Street video and the deposition rumors highlight something larger. In an age of AI-generated content and viral speculation, perception can shift faster than verification. So what do you think this really shows? A convincing deepfake designed to capitalize...
Death on Trikey. I need you to understand how retarded what you're saying is. Every land is tiny hat land. Them bitches control the earth.
On public outrage. A case of aging and poor video quality misread through conspiracy lenses. Or a sign that synthetic media is making it harder than ever to separate reality from fabrication.
Ghislaine? Do I know you? You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No? I used to order hella pizza off of her.
Oh, really?
She always delivered, yeah.
Oh,
That's what tiny hats mean.
This ghost video was shared on TikTok by user Paranormal
Matt's
Unearthed,
retarded, ignore
who
him.
says the footage was captured during a visit to a reportedly haunted property known as Cottage 621 in Horseheads, New York.
Yo, is Leon secretly a tiny hat, homie? If I was secretly a tiny hat, my credit wouldn't be near as shit as it is, and I wouldn't need to try and grift on YouTube for them super chats. Let me tell you, son. If I am a tiny hat, I'm the worst fucking tiny hat on the face of this planet.
We've had a lot of reports. We talked to the owners of
That
this
is a glorious
Airbnb,
beer.
It really is.
621.
Cottage 621 has developed its own online following after the owners began documenting strange activity inside the Airbnb. The profile associated with the property reads, "We, unknowingly, bought a haunted Airbnb in Horseheads, NY, and now the man at the foot of the bed roams there." The house has since featured in multiple paranormal investigations,
really
with guests
cute
and
house,
content
though.
creators visiting to see what they might capture.
We start getting reports from the contractors, something isn't right there, and they hear weird noises. And one night they literally ran out, leaving wet paint, and said, "We can't go back there after dark, maybe at all." They were actually pretty scared.
In this particular clip, the Paranormal Unearthed team
All right, so we haven't seen the clip yet, so obviously we'll see if there's anything there. But out the gate, I will say I'm a little skeptical because you buy an Airbnb. What's your goal, right? What's your goal with an Airbnb?
To rent it.
Bingo, bango, bongo, to make that money, right? So if you buy an Airbnb and you come up with this story that it's haunted to make it go viral, you're gonna get people wanting to stay there to experience some shit.
Yes.
I mean, to me, it sounds a lot like just really good marketing.
draws attention to a specific spot near a doorway inside the cottage.
All right, so is something going to happen here? I don't see anything. Let's see if something happens.
As the camera lingers, a dark shape appears just inside the frame.
That's a little much.
That looked incredibly fake. That looked like a layering effect on top.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no, it's the pixel monster.
Banana Bomber King says, "Happy birthday, Cinny."
You caused a misunderstanding yesterday. Stop it.
Yeah, he's gotten me before, too.
Well,
Oh,
normally I don't play clips for two bangers, but given how, it's Cinny's birthday and all.
Oh, government can suck it.
The narrator describes it as a shadow person, possibly even a shadow child.
Oh, God, it's like when they edited The
When the footage
Exorcist and they started putting Pazuzu's face.
Yeah, it does. It is. This literally just looks like a new layer, just like a shadow layer added on top. This does not look real at all.
Slowed down, the shape does seem darker than the wall behind it. After the clip was posted, viewers were divided. Some believed the figure was a genuine shadow entity, noting how it appeared independent of any visible light source. Others pointed to the hashtags used, including hashtag shadow person, hashtag haunted, and hashtag ghost hunting, suggesting the team may have been primed to interpret ordinary shadows as something paranormal. While Cottage 621 has been described by its owners as haunted, there is no officially documented historical record confirming paranormal activity at the property. Much of its reputation is developed through social media posts and investigation videos like this one. So what do you think was standing near that doorway inside Cottage 621? A trick of light and suggestion during a ghost hunt? Or something quietly lingering inside a house that its owners say was never supposed to come with a resident?
Well, sure it is. What do you mean? It's where people live.
Well, and notice how, hold on, let's go back a few frames.
It's too clean.
Not only is it too clean, but the cutoff here, like where the shoulders come down to the chest area, it looks so sharp. Like it's like that's just where like a natural, like a chest up, like headshot would be cut.
Yeah.
This pair of scary videos was shared on TikTok by user targeted Gen X7, and what they show has left a lot of viewers unsettled. In the first video, the user reviews her home security camera footage and spots something unusual.
Okay. That doesn't need to be supernatural. That's freaky.
Yeah, that's just creepy.
Like, dude out here looking like if Jake Monroe was possessed. Do you see it?
I mean, no, but you know what? Actually, I can, because he's got the dark hair.
Right, like the dark hair, the eye makeup around his eyes. He's got the same kind of square jawline.
He's not wearing black, though.
Well, it's infrared. We don't know. Well, not infrared, but you know what I mean. It's like some sort of night vision.
You tell me what this dude is doing? I don't think.
A man is standing outside her property and he appears to be taking rapid flash photographs of his own face.
He was just high
Over
and
and
he can't
over,
figure out
the
how
flash
to work
fires
his
were-
camera.
Is he wearing pig ears?
Oh my gosh. Wait, is he a furry?
Oh, now that would be way worse than a demon, bro. A furry shows up at your house at night? Nah, I will take the demon every time.
Repeatedly as he lingers. Then, just as suddenly, he runs.
Oh, you creep. And then he runs. He ran.
The second clip shows a different camera angle and what appears to be a second man doing something similar.
Her house naturally
What are
attracts
you
furries.
creep?
How do we know there's a second man? Like, the visual quality, the video quality is so much lower that, like, I don't know. It just doesn't look like a second man to me. It looks like it could be the same one, just from a different angle.
What the hell are you?
This time, he's circling a car with a flash going off again and again.
What the hell? What are you?
At first glance, the behavior looks bizarre. Why would someone deliberately flash a camera into their own face on someone else's security footage? But commenters quickly offered a theory that makes the whole thing
What kind of
more
night vision is this? I don't know. It looks like that X-ray vision from Iron Lung more than night vision.
unsettling, not less. Several people suggested this could be a deliberate technique to overload and confuse security cameras by firing.
Are you trying to say something? Because your mic was cutting out.
I sneezed.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
A bright flash repeatedly. The theory goes the person's face becomes blown out and unrecognizable in the recorded footage. Essentially, they're using the flash to blind the camera and mask their identity. If that's what's happening here, it would suggest a level of planning that goes beyond a random late-night wander. It implies the person knows the cameras are there and has a method for defeating them. Others weren't so sure. Some thought the men could have been intoxicated or behaving erratically for reasons that have nothing to do with camera evasion. A few suggested the flash could be from a phone torch being accidentally triggered. Either way, the footage is strange. Two separate cameras catching two separate individuals exhibiting nearly...
Yeah, I do think it's a real. I don't think it's anything supernatural or whatnot. I think
No.
it's just some crackhead or whatnot doing some weird shit. So, yeah, I hope they strap Second Amendment roll up.
identical behavior at the same property. This creepy photo was shared in the Paranormal Sightings group on Facebook by user Pahizin Hadjar. It's a picture taken at the Eagles Club near Gladwin and Secord Lake.
It looks like
Two
my
women
Aunt Lisa.
posed together.
What?
I said, it looks like my Aunt Lisa.
The black chick in the back?
Oh my gosh,
wow.
there's a black chick in the back.
Wait, you guys didn't like that's supposed to be the scary ghost thing, is the black chick behind them.
No, it just looks like their hair in a case of pareidolia.
See, I thought maybe it was like a reflection from like a screen door or something, and maybe it's just a black woman taking the photo, but maybe it's pareidolia. Nah.
It's
I don't think it's
racist pareidolia.
Racist pareidolia.
For what
Wild.
looks like a casual night out. But look closely at the gap between them.
You're being haunted, child.
Right there in the space between their heads
no.
and shoulders.
It's a Doctor Who reference. Moisturize me. Sorry.
These two women, they definitely look the type of gal that would like call the police for a black woman being at the park. So I definitely don't think she's friends with them.
Meanwhile, she's in the back like, yo.
As a third face seems to appear.
Jay Martin's a black woman
According
named
to the post, the person who shared the photo had to point it out to their friend. She hadn't noticed it at first, and no one, reportedly, has been able to identify who that face belongs to. So was this a ghost caught on camera at a quiet club near Secord Lake? Or is the human mind simply doing what it does best, finding faces where none exist? This scary post doing the rounds online might just prove that the strangest things are hiding in plain sight, right inside your own wardrobe. Reddit user LeatherComplete6233 recently posted to the weird subreddit after making a rather unsettling discovery. They'd picked up a bomber jacket from a clothing outlet, just one of the store's own brand items, nothing fancy. But when they flipped open the lining of their son's new jacket, they found something that stopped them in their tracks.
They bought the wrong size.
Stitched into the label, where you'd normally expect washing instructions or a size tag, was this message. The Black Label Collection. When the crows are the only thing you see and the howling wind is the only thing you hear, light a torch and go deep into the darkness of yourself. When the fire's burnt out and the only thing left is you and your own blackness. Black blackness, true light. Embrace your darkness.
Be black.
That's not a care instruction. It sounds more like a monologue from a cult leader's diary.
No, it sounds like
the original poster described it as
someone with like a No Limits t-shirt would have like tattooed on his back.
Yeah, I'm trying to use ChatGPT right now to see if this is a thing. There is. Go on.
Get blacked, fucker. I'm sorry.
as kind of intense, which might be the understatement of the year. This reads less like fashion branding and more like something you'd find scrawled on the walls of an abandoned monastery. The imagery of crows, fire, and darkness all ties together in a way that suggests someone actually sat down and wrote this with intent. A few commenters joked they'd accidentally joined a secret society just by buying a jacket on sale. So what do you make of this? Is it just a case of a brand slapping moody poetry onto a label to seem edgy and mysterious? Or is there something genuinely unexplained about finding a message like this sewn into a child's jacket?
Hey, shout out, thanks for the sub, homie. So ChatGPT says this is not a standard, but Black Label Collection bomber jacket with an incantation sewn into the wash tag. ChatGPT says this is not a standard widely cataloged retail product. It falls into one of these categories. Small run or indie brand drop, often using occult symbols or hidden message tags. Fake care labels replaced with lore codes, ritual text. These are usually limited runs, sold once and then disappear, or resold secondhand with almost no documentation. Or there's the Y2K streetwear, which is the most likely match. But I'm looking at these, and it's definitely not this. So it might be that first one.
I mean, that does look like it's kind of haphazardly sewn on.
Yeah, I think this is just somebody who was fucking around with the tag, because you're right. Like, you can see the sewing, like the stitching and whatnot. And Gord is correct. Bomber jackets are very popular in the Islamic community.
Hidden where most people would never think to look. This next segment isn't about a scary video caught on camera. It's about what might be the biggest UFO disclosure story of the year.
My God.
And it's worth unpacking.
What is it, Sammy?
Nothing. It was like, we already know about
pot, right? With UFOs, like, just fucking do it or don't. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know?
So aliens are real.
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it.
In early 2025, Trump signed an executive order directing federal agencies to hand over all records related to UFOs and alien encounters. Headlines exploded. For the disclosure community, it felt like a genuine turning point. But there's a catch, a significant one. According to reporting by the Debrief, the order calls for a release of files but stops short of formal declassification. That distinction matters enormously. Without declassification, agencies can still redact or withhold material under existing national security exemptions. The most sensitive evidence, the kind the public has been demanding for decades, could remain hidden behind black ink and legal loopholes. Several analysts pointed out that previous administrations made similar gestures. Files get...
All right, so over on Kick, Devil and Red says aliens are real and they're being arrested at the airport today. Completely unrelated to what we're talking about to this video, but when I was going through TSA to come back home yesterday, after going through the x-ray, apparently something came up with the x-ray that made it seem like I had a gun. I didn't, by the way. So they had to pull me aside. They had to do a waistband search. Some older had to come around and like fondle right around my upper dick area. And so I was like, what do you think I'm doing? Do I look Muslim to you guys? They didn't find it funny, which pissed me off. So yeah, I had a bullshit time at the TSA on the way back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had some lady almost get kicked off. Well, no, I had a lady get kicked off the flight, and then the guy she was with almost got kicked off with her sister. But it delayed the flight about a half an hour. But it was funny because I had my headphones on and I heard, "Ma'am, please don't stick your hand in my face." And then I kind of like, whoa.
You didn't whip out your phone and start recording? Dang.
You know, I didn't think to, but also like I didn't want to fuck around and get kicked off the plane. I wanted to go home.
It's not gay if it's the TSA. Yo, fuck you. Project Blue Balls is perfect. Fuck all y'all.
Released, sure, but they arrive so heavily redacted, they reveal almost nothing. The real question is whether this order will be any different. Supporters argue it's a step in the right direction, a signal that the government is finally taking public pressure seriously. Skeptics suggest it's a carefully staged compromise, one that gives the appearance of transparency without actually delivering it. Many online pundits also claim it's a big ruse, designed to distract from the current Epstein file debacle. No timeline has been set for the release. No independent oversight body has been named to verify what's been handed over versus what's been held back. So is this the beginning of real UFO disclosure? A genuine step toward understanding what the government knows about unexplained aerial phenomena? Or is it another carefully worded promise that sounds groundbreaking on paper but changes nothing in practice? This strange footage was shared on TikTok by user Just Joshin93, who says they captured it from their balcony in Los Angeles late one night.
I was just a homeless man. It's fine.
Actually, what is that?
In the clip, a bright orange light can be seen moving through the dark sky.
Finally, we about to see a good one?
It's Ghost Rider.
It just keeps moving, steady and controlled, across the frame.
All right, yo, chat. I am going to need some help with this one. I don't know what this is. I'm not going to jump with being alien and supernatural, but I don't have an explanation.
Yeah, I have no. I don't even have the slightest guess. Because a flare would just go up and straight down.
Yeah, Sigzin. That's how you said it, Sydney? Sigzin?
I guess that's just how I call him. Sig.
Anyway, says that flare on a parachute. That might be it, but it looks like it's moving around in a very like whimsical fashion.
What's the heat tolerance for some drones? Like, because that's what I'm thinking.
Does this look like the way a drone moves to you?
I'm pretty sure it can move in a lot of fantastical ways. I have no idea. I don't own a drone.
I owned a drone for all of 48 hours before I broke it because I'm bad at flying them. So,
yeah, a custom drone? That's what I'm wondering.
Commenters were split. Some suggested it could be a firework, a flare, or even a test rocket from nearby Vandenberg Space Force Base. LA sits close enough to military and aerospace facilities that unusual lights in the sky aren't unheard of.
Like, yes,
Others weren't so sure the way the light swirls and holds its trajectory doesn't match typical pyrotechnics. A few viewers compared it to similar UFO sightings reported over Southern California in recent months, noting that the region has seen a spike in unexplained aerial footage. No official explanation has surfaced, and no local agencies have commented on the sighting.
Yeah, and Devil in Red's right. It goes in front of the power line.
If you're into scary videos, hit subscribe and turn on
even though it looks like it was distance away. Yeah, watch.
On the sighting. Official explanation has surfaced, and no local agencies have commented on the sighting.
Oh.
So that would mean this thing is actually really small if it's a perspective thing, unless it's again just an edited in effect afterwards. But if this is an edited in effect, they blended this much better than that shadow guy from earlier.
If you're into scary videos, hit subscribe and turn on all channel notifications. That way you won't miss our latest creepy compilations. This strange case resurfaced recently after archival black and white footage began circulating online, shared from the Eyes on Cinema historical collection and reposted on X. The clip dates back to June 1965 and documents an encounter involving Josephine A.W. Brundage, a resident
I'm
of
Maple. On this one. Yeah, I don't believe the end times are near. Like, people always say the end times are near. They always point to like this prophecy, that prophecy, whatever, but they're always so vague. They could apply, like, you could apply so many of today's doomsday end time stuff to shit that was like going on in the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe it.
No, I don't buy it.
We're fucked as a people, but like, I don't think it's end times.
But we're not going to be that lucky. It's going to get way worse before humanity ends.
Valley near Kent, Washington. The footage appears to be from a local news segment, complete with newspaper overlays from the Maple Valley resident detailing her testimony.
I got off work at 11 o'clock and I had come through Kent. I was approximately 5 miles out of Kent. I always pass this grocery store, which is Foss's grocery store.
In the interview, Josephine calmly recounts what happened while she was driving home one evening along a quiet stretch of road east of Kent.
It had an orange glow to it, just sort of like fire, but yet it didn't look like fire. It was just, the color of fire. The whole thing was completely covered, like this orange glow.
She describes noticing a glowing disc-shaped object in the sky. At first, it seems distant. Then it grows larger, brighter, moving toward her position.
My first thought was that I had hit something in the road, and I...
Good. Female driver acknowledging she's a female driver.
Didn't really realize at the time there was no jolt or any movement of the car.
Thank you for fixing that joke, Gord, because I was so confused with what the fuck you meant. Because earlier he goes, the red end times. Like, what does that mean? If aliens are coming, the rear end times are near. Much better.
When I finally realized I was stopped, I thought, whatever it is, I've hit something to make me stop. And then when I saw this object, I thought, well, whatever I've hit, it threw it to the top of the car.
According to her account, the object approaches and comes to a complete stop directly over the hood of her car.
And then when it started hovering over the car, I knew that I must not have hit it because otherwise it wouldn't be spinning like it was.
She says it is luminous, yellowish white, about the size of a small car, completely silent, no wings, no propellers, no visible means of propulsion.
You know how a child's top will be more or less thin at the top and sort of circle, and then come down sort of like to a, not quite to a peak, but you know how I mean, like a child, one of these toy tops that the children play with.
We got it.
And it just spun real slow. Only a child's top will go faster than what this was going.
As it hovers there, her engine suddenly dies.
At the time, there was no jolt or any movement of the car at all. When I finally realized I was stopped, I thought, whatever it is, I've hit something to make me stop.
The car stops completely. No sputtering, no warning, just silence.
The more I watched it, the more I was more or less under its spell, it seemed like, because I couldn't even move. All I could do was just watch it.
She remains inside the vehicle as the object continues hovering for what she estimates is around 10 minutes. Then, without sound,
like 8,000 light years just to play chicken with some old lady in a boat. Y'all, chat, you guys are on fire tonight. Keep it up.
It abruptly shoots upward and disappears. When she attempts to restart the car, the battery is dead.
It was then that Mrs. Brundage noticed that her radio, lights, and car clock had been off.
Her husband later confirmed she was visibly shaken when she returned home. The battery reportedly had to be replaced, costing $20 at the time. After replacement, the vehicle functioned normally. The news segment emphasizes there was no physical damage to the car, only the electrical system appeared affected, a detail that aligns with numerous 1960s UFO reports. Astronomer J. Allen Hynek, who analyzed many mid-century UFO cases, often noted stalled vehicles and silent hovering craft as recurring elements in close encounter accounts from that era. Of course, there are grounded possibilities. A 1960s vehicle could suffer sudden battery failure. A mechanical fault might coincide with the sighting of an unusual light. Memory can also sharpen certain details over time, especially after media attention.
No, it's the opposite. Your memory, human memory, is super flawed, normally bad. That's why eyewitness accounts are always notoriously off base. Like, media accounts, whatnot, that you're not forming a memory. You're creating a false memory. I don't believe this one for a moment. I'm going to be real.
But what makes this case intriguing is the consistency. The hovering duration, the silence, the immediate electrical failure, and the sudden upward departure. There were no beings reported, no missing time.
Yeah, I mean, consistency with other UFO cases from the time, they said, but that could just be, I mean, you had a bunch of these.
He cited one guy. It was like, oh, look at the consistency. It was like, no, you're going to at least give me at least 3 or 4 of those to give me something consistent. I mean.
Hey guys, random question. Remember Chick-fil-A or Chick-fil-A? To my knowledge, it's always been CHICK, right?
Yeah, I thought it was the latter.
Or maybe it's CHIC. I don't know. It occurred to me. I mean, I've never really paid attention to their marketing.
I'm just a woman, a stalled engine, and a luminous disc above her hood.
What up,
So
Molly?
what do you think happened to Josephine Brundage on that road in 1965? A simple battery failure coinciding with a misidentified light, or one of the many mid-century encounters that continue to raise questions decades later? Well, that's the end of the episode.
So those were all mostly pretty weak. I didn't get a single one of those. Like that one with the ball of fire, whatnot in the sky was interesting, but I don't really know that chalked up to anything supernatural. And that was why I wanted to start with the slapped ham stuff first. I mean, were there any of those that you jumped to that, okay, I believe this?
No, I mean, even with the picture of the ghost girl, I mean, it could have been anything. Yeah.
She made it a black goat alien again. Happy birthday. Shout out Banana Bomber King. Just going to keep the birthday shit rolling. Cindy, have you been trying to say anything? Because you've been muted, apparently. I see your mouth moving.
Oh, my fucking God. Yes, I had been talking.
We weren't ignoring you. You're just retarded.
Yeah.
I'm just retarded.
Since you've apparently been trying to talk.
I don't remember anymore, but it wasn't a goat, you jackass. It was a donkey.
So now we're gonna get into the good ones, though.
Wait, Cindy, were you getting like that too, or it was like, why are these assholes not responding to me?
Oh no, I just figure like whatever I said was really dumb. Because I really don't like slapped ham. I feel like he's just kind of looking for anything and everything, and because I think he does post like every day, and then he
Like
just
every
finds
3 days, but yeah.
he finds some of the most retarded things, and it just made me stop liking it.
It's like Chills. Like Chills used to have like some really good videos, and like now it'll be like, look at this picture of a foot, and you're like, well,
Burger King foot lettuce.
Lettuce number 15.
But
you guys want
on the other
my
hand, only
face?
posts once or twice a month, and this shit's usually good. That's why I want to save the Bizarre Bub stuff for last. So let's watch some possibly good ones.
On March 4th of 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly something unexpected wakes her up out of bed.
Whoa.
What the
Destiny
fuck?
didn't know it at the moment, but
this is already, we are 15 seconds in and I'm more hooked than anything in that previous one.
Yep. She just got musaded.
Was struck by lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she wasn't aware of, because on the same night of this incident, something rather creepy was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Okay. So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room. And tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There.
I didn't see it. Slow it down.
That's crazy.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can see it better, but keep in mind that the sound you hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is naturally what you hear when you play it at 10% speed. The following is what was caught.
I still don't see
That's normal.
Oh, there was.
Yeah, but is that what they consider artifacting?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Was they just looks like artifacting?
Yeah. It's just it happened so rapidly. The camera was just trying to adjust.
It happened so rapidly. What?
The camera was just trying to adjust. It wasn't, you know. That'd be funny. It was like you see like the pervert who was hiding down in her room, like freak out because the lightning scared him. Like, I'll jerk off elsewhere.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me that doesn't look like a person.
No, it doesn't look like a person. It looks like a waste paper basket that's there and then gone.
Why did Mabel say it looks like Leon?
No.
Person sitting on the floor in my bedroom.
You little floor goblin.
And then they're gone. And then it's just gone. With this thing, keep in mind.
Although Destiny can't figure out what exactly was caught here, she can definitely see an outline of a body. The image isn't exactly the clearest, but there's no doubting that something.
Yeah, dude, I'm not seeing a body from that at all.
No, like I said, it's just like a blurb. It's obviously just from the abrupt flashing. It's probably the reflection of the light hitting the hardwood floor.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
Which wasn't there initially, suddenly appears before disappearing in a flash.
So over here is where I capture the footage. I do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically, I saw the flash.
Now, little did she know that this wouldn't be the only thing she recorded on camera, because something else was captured inside her home on the same night of this incident.
Literally half the power in this house is out. Half of the house
all the brown out.
Over at her living room, her security camera recorded the fire department arriving to her house. They were there to check for any fire hazards caused by the lightning strike. But during their inspection, something very strange happens.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
According to the firemen, they'd sworn they'd seen someone sitting down on this couch.
All right, that's a little strange, I won't lie.
Yeah, all right.
That's a lot more strange than the dude in her room, supposedly.
Yeah.
Watch closely.
Really?
Yeah. Well, invited is right now. Invited is a strong word. I had to say. But if you bring part of my life.
Okay.
Okay, that was something. Fair enough.
I didn't see it.
It looked like something was.
Yeah, go for it, Cindy.
No, go ahead and roll it back, but it looked like it was something was indented into the couch, like someone sitting there.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Watch right here. You can see movement on the couch.
I think that's just from him stepping on it.
I don't know. It was pretty sudden.
Yeah, but if it's a leather couch, there could be air trapped in it. Although he doesn't appear to be stepping on anything, so yeah, all right.
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone sitting, this happens. An imprint on the back cushion begins to rise, almost as though someone had gotten off the couch. Now, of course, it's quite likely that the fire...
It would be one thing if it was just that, like you said, the air being released, but with that firefighter saying earlier that he thought he saw someone over there.
Yeah, in that exact spot. Yeah, no, I see.
That one's definitely interesting. UF Omega member for 10 months. Don't let anyone ever tell you Cindy doesn't have that cake. Look at what she did with that plug in her head. Squished and extruded. The fuck does that mean?
Is he talking about my sombrero?
Yeah, he's saying it's like a butt plug.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, thank you for 10 months of membership, you fucking degenerate. But yeah, this one, something's going on here. I agree. I think something is happening here.
Fighter was merely leaning on the sofa, causing the cushion to pop back into place after getting off. But here's where things start to get truly creepy. If it's likely the case that the fireman was responsible for the rising cushion, then how does one explain this? On the same recording, just a few minutes before checking this panel, a fireman shines his light on the couch and shows this.
You know what? I knew you did. That's the very corner of the dark moor.
It's sitting there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
it does look like there was some movement there.
Yeah.
No one was leaning on the couch this time, let alone being close to the sofa. Yet somehow, an imprint begins to clear up, as though someone had stood up from sitting down. Like someone disturbed by the light, they move away. Now, none of the firemen had noticed the shifting imprint, and neither had Destiny, until she went through all the recordings to see if anything else happened on this night. But while scrubbing through all the videos, she found something else that she didn't even notice at first, and it's something that you might have missed too while watching these clips. Early on, when the fireman kept looking at this couch as if seeing someone sitting there, this happens.
I didn't even know.
It's the Fae folk.
Another sport. No, not that I mean, we've got like city flags.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeah, the candle. I'm gonna say camera and candle. Candle flaring up like that. This one's getting stranger and stranger, dude.
I'm wondering if like the lightning strike caused some like weird activity in the house, like something that was dormant. It caused it to like stir up.
That, or she's never noticed anything before because she always sleeps soundly through the night. And
yeah, that's true. Dude, that dog gets me every time too.
Whatever it was that the fireman kept seeing on this couch must have been so unsettling that he couldn't stop glancing over. Perhaps he was trying to make sense of what he was seeing, but it didn't help because looking this way only made things more baffling.
Look at the doorway behind the guy. I'm wondering if that's just because of the cold air difference. Because it does look like there's like some mist and stuff there. Hold on,
well, no, there's a light going on and off like a blinker, so it's hard to tell if it's from like one of their cars parked outside or not.
Gotcha.
Seeing, but it didn't help because looking this way only made things more baffling. Somehow, a candle that was burning bright goes out all of a sudden. Then later, another candle extinguishes. The two candles, combined with the fact that both firemen thought they saw someone sitting on the couch, makes this whole occurrence unsettling. With everything that occurred that night,
I think this is legit something. I've become relatively convinced that I think like between I don't see the image like she was going through seeing supposedly the dude sitting on the ground. To me, that's like camera artifacting. But all this stuff with the firefighter here, this is all pretty convincing.
Well, especially too, like it's a group of there's no way the firefighters are in on this. There's these guys searching the house doing their job,
right?
And something freaking them out while they're doing it. Like, yeah, this is legit.
Not even freaking them out, just like casually a little bit off, and they acknowledge it, but they keep doing their job.
Well, yeah, but even enough to acknowledge it. You know what I mean?
Right. Banana Bomber Kang with a 5-banger. People be having some interesting camera angles, especially strong, independent women who don't need no man. Happy birthday, Cindy. This fucking guy.
I just super love sucking dick. When I haven't for a while, I get needy.
That's totally Eric.
Yep.
It's no wonder why she can't help but think that a ghost or some paranormal thing was caught on camera.
Thank you for the 5-banger,
but like
homie.
with most of these videos, it's never certain as to what was captured. Currently, there haven't been any updates on the situation, but until then, this one has yet to be explained. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, that's weird.
Now, this next video was sent in by Nia22, who...
All right, Sammy, what's our rule?
It's a dog, baby. They know.
It's a cute little puppy.
There's an animal, therefore we believe it.
writes that she took this recording back in 2014. She remembers filming this moment right away, just in case she needed proof for anyone who wouldn't believe her. While staying over at her grandmother's house, her grandma's dog Coco began staring at the ceiling. But Coco had no reason to look there, as nothing was on the ceiling.
Yep, exactly, Johnny. If there's a dog, it's probably real.
She would just stare at it before hiding underneath the bed. Turns out, she was looking at the two ribbons attached to the ceiling fan, one of which is moving by itself. But then suddenly, something happens that terrifies everyone inside.
Here's my old phone, just to prove that it's not edited or anything.
This is Nia's footage. Watch.
Is it? No, because that would be loaded with flies if that was fly paper.
It sounds like they really need fly paper then.
Bro.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong.
I mean, doesn't matter. It could just be a
Do you see
drafty
that?
house.
Oh, the ribbons. Coco.
Aww.
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah. Okay.
What you doing down here?
Bitch ass dog.
Bye, Coco.
Not up for that paranormal shit.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. Coco out. Whoa.
In a panic frenzy, both Nia and her cousin jump out of bed.
Yeah, that was a pretty note moment. Like, this doesn't look like any sort of electric massage bed or anything.
No, and some of those spring beds can be jank, like those old, like, pull out, like, spring mattresses. They can be, but not like that.
Well, unless there's a train going by, but I'm not sure.
Nothing else was shaking, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Also, trains frequently blow their whistles.
It's true.
I mean, yeah, but not next to homes, I've noticed.
No, especially next to homes, because they do it as a warning for people to not get hit.
I don't know. I've lived next to a train quite often in my life, and I don't recall ever hearing it. So maybe I just blocked it out.
You live in an area where they want to hit people, then
maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That used to be one of the things I really enjoyed. Is I lived a couple of miles from the tracks, and that night, like you would just kind of hear the train,
and it would just whistle the whole way through a town.
Yeah, it's kind of calming.
Thinking that an earthquake was happening right then, they immediately hop off, only to see that nothing else in the room was shaking. If nothing around the bed or below it was there to cause a tremor, then what did? As Nia believes, Coco had crawled out from under the bed as she sensed that something wasn't right.
Bye, Coco.
Bye.
Like most videos involving dogs that see things that aren't there, this one seems to suggest that something unexplainable was at play here. Perhaps the ribbon wasn't what was getting Coco's attention, but instead, whatever was moving it. Had Coco sensed something that might explain the rocking frame? Or had something else been at play here? As she writes, only Coco might know the answer to this.
Bro, we got to invent talking dogs, man.
Can we get an exclusive with Coco?
I was gonna say, yeah, man. We got to invent talking dogs that we can find out if there's some like otherworldly shit going on. Elon, get on that shit. We all want cat girls. I get it, but I think talking dogs is more important.
I agree. Yeah, no, just the way how that video started, like it went. My dog's hidden under the bed when it's like spooked by something, and then it like darts out, and then the bed starts like acting crazy. Like, yeah, there's I buy it. Hook, line, sinker.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. This is a good episode so far. This is a good one. Jay Martin, we're gonna get talking dogs for GTA 6. Bet. That's good.
It's late at night when two girls are home alone, having what appears to be a sleepover at either girl's place. It's unknown whose house was hosting this mini slumber party, but whether hosted by the girl recording this or the one who's seen on camera, it's safe to assume that they won't be having any more sleepovers at this house. As the video shows, something pretty creepy was captured while both girls stayed up late.
Walking really funny.
Now, the girl talking behind the camera is known as Kay Marie, and she took this video way back when she was still attending grade school. It's been more than a few years now since the time of this recording, but still, to this day, she hasn't forgotten about this. As Kay Marie writes, me and my cousin are messing around and we caught something strange. This is her video. Take a look.
And go over there and then go like, dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello?
Oh,
what is that? Did you guys see that?
It happens quickly, but a strange, translucent-like figure passes by. Little Kay Marie knew that she saw something, but wasn't entirely sure what it was. Almost immediately after asking, "Who are you?"
This reminds me of the basketball streamer clip. You guys ever seen that?
No.
No.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. One sec. Basketball streamers catch ghost on stream. Yeah. All right, this is right here. So that reminds me exactly of it. Bitch, don't be telling me that shit. All right, hold on.
Gotta go, and we gotta bring some people in. I understand what you're saying, though. The Nets is kind of a different thing. They blew everything up to bring in some superstars, but y'all already got RJ Brunson. Y'all got Josh Hart. I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those.
Seen this?
Was that a ghost? I don't really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally. Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. Bro,
I got time
for this. Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop Junebug, it. Chill out.
I
didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at the lights. Stop playing, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's coping. That was a ghost.
Right now, because this is
what? Oh, shit.
Bro.
What, Junebug? What happened?
That was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop.
Hey, y'all chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with this.
Bro, go watch it for you.
Run back. Somebody run back the clip. Please, somebody run back this clip.
Oh,
bro.
I want Chris specifically to run back the clip.
Right. So you saw that, and then you know this right here. This is white instead. But to me, it is a very similar sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Junebug, chill out.
This LJ saw no ghost, ain't no snitch. And yeah, they all sound genuinely surprised. Like I wholeheartedly believe that basketball stream. It's not like those dudes are out there trying to clip farm for ghost shit. They're clearly talking basketball stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this reminds me of that.
I wasn't entirely sure what it was.
Lovely.
Almost immediately after asking, "Who are you?" a seemingly translucent, wispy-like figure flies above her head.
Dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello? What is that?
It just shoots across so fast that you can't make out its shape. Whatever this was is just weird. But this wouldn't be the only weird thing recorded, because much later, K. Marie captures this.
That? Did you guys see that? Come on. Come here. Come here.
The voice saying "come here" is heard on video. It's a barely audible voice sounding much like a whisper that seems to be aimed at K. Marie. Although she didn't hear it at the moment, she strangely repeats those same words herself moments later.
Come here.
It's unknown as to where this voice came from or why she repeated those same words, but nothing is as baffling as what occurs next. It was just moments earlier that this was caught in the living room. Watch closely.
Hello from the other side. Getting really funny.
On the surface of this TV screen, a reflection of something moving appears out of nowhere. Mind you, though, that K. Marie is sitting down during this time, and her cousin is in the other room. If no one else was home, then who was this? And why is it that this is seen and not the flash from K. Marie's phone? As she points out, the screen showed no reflection of the camera flash or the light from inside the room behind her. In short,
Yo, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She goes switch. No. Like you gotta remember, this is an old flip phone. That's not how this works. This is like a razor phone.
Yeah.
Switching the flash off and stuff. This is pre-smartphone era.
or nothing that night made any sense. It's for this reason that she shares this video so that someone can explain this. While there has yet to be a definitive explanation, she continues to wonder just what exactly happened that night.
Hello from the other side.
That one was pretty good.
Now the follow.
Yeah, dude, all three of these so far have been good. Like the shaking bed, that weird wispy thing on camera. Well, if she turned the light in the room off, the cell phone flash even more in the reflection of the TV. Okay.
The video was recorded inside a subway carriage with not many passengers on board. The person who took this is known as Mark Ogpas, and apparently, while taking a late-night train back to his hotel, he saw something that made his skin crawl. According to Mark, I caught something that was not normal and gave me goosebumps. Now, just for context, this video was taken in 2023 after Mark had come back from playing at a festival that same night. Given that Mark is both a musician and a singer, he rarely posts anything that isn't about making songs or singing on stage. One look at his channel, and you'll find clips of him either playing at sold-out venues or jamming with friends. All of his videos have nothing to do with anything creepy or paranormal. That is, until recently. After sharing countless videos about music, Mark uploads something that he's kept private for 3 years. On the night of September 2nd, 2023, Mark was riding a train in the city of Vienna with friends and family who had just seen him perform at a venue that just ended. Not sure if he was just seeing things, he takes out his phone and records this.
I mean, me, it's just like a woman in like funeral garb.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
A random goth on the train.
There's a face in it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it just to me looks like an old woman in funeral garb.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Lord Farquaad in funeral garb.
It kind of does, yeah.
Among all passengers on board, one rider stands out the most. Sitting alone and appearing quite stiff is someone who's dressed in all black. They don't move and show no expression whatsoever on their face. Like a body devoid of any life, they remain still while staring off with a dead gaze. Now, of course, the odds of this being an actual person dressed in funeral attire are not low, but being dressed as a mourner in the dead of night with a stiff demeanor will definitely spook anyone. However, what makes this truly unsettling is a tiny detail that Mark mentions. According to him, when he showed this video to his friends who were sitting across from the lady in black, they told him that they didn't see anyone sitting there at the time. The seat was entirely empty as they recall. The mourner, as Mark calls her, was only seen by him and thankfully by a few others around him. But of course, what do you think? Had Mark captured a full-figure apparition on camera? Or did he just record someone who strangely appeared lifeless while dressed in funeral garments?
Yeah, I'm with Jake. Creepy, but not supernatural.
Yeah.
As always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. It was during a school field trip to the mountains that the following was caught on camera. Now, it's worth noting that the exact source of this clip is unknown. It seems that whoever took this video was most likely either a student or a teacher who was accompanying the students on this bus. But as it seems, someone or something else had also been accompanying the group, or at least stayed close to them. Throughout the entire video, no one on this bus notices anything strange during their trip. Whether distracted by the mountain scenery via the bus window or the large dash cam inside the shuttle, no one had noticed the thing that appears during this recording. See if you can notice anything strange in this clip.
I'm sorry, with the helmets on, all I can think of is the special needs bus.
Yeah.
Nothing so far that I've seen.
Oh, well, that looked like a weird thing running into the woods.
Now, at first glance, it seems that nothing unusual appears inside the bus. And actually, that's true, because what...
Did Sammy catch it? Was it when we recorded that? Was it the dash cam footage? You saw something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
was captured doesn't appear inside, but instead outside. If it weren't for the live dash cam inside this bus, this wouldn't have been captured. Pay close attention to the TV that's linked up to the dash cam.
Ah, that was weird.
Yeah.
It almost looks like an orangutan or something.
Yeah.
A skinwalker.
Hold on.
Oh no, it looks like a human who's kind of down on their
like
face.
bent over. Yeah, bent over on
Yeah.
the hands and knees.
Yeah.
He was just. They just caught him mid shit.
Huh.
And then it looks like it just disappears when it hits the tree line. And then gone.
I'm telling you, Skinwalker.
In front of the bus, a mysterious figure passes by. Whether walking or running, something about its movement seems quite unnatural. It just seemingly staggers across the bridge as if limping or tottering before disappearing. But by far, its appearance is the most uncanny. Whatever this is doesn't appear to have a torso. What looks like a pair of moving legs are only seen on camera.
I don't know,
or
it could be like an amputee, like a quad amputee.
Yeah, I don't know how much you know about amputees, Cindy, but you can't survive without the top half of your fucking body.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's usually, unless you're Darth Maul, that's pretty much the end game.
Unless you're part chicken.
Right.
Now, because there isn't much info
Chapel Roan will hate you.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
on the video, it isn't known if anyone else had spotted the figure, but if they did, it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that this would have scared the living daylights out of them. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
It's an armadillo.
No, it'd be a legadillo.
Thanks for watching.
Whoops. I saw this one.
Well, I thought that was the weakest one out of all of them.
Yeah.
It definitely was, but I also can't say I can like again. I mean, I don't know what the area they were in is like. Maybe they do have orangutans, maybe they don't. I'm not sure. It looked like it moved like a monkey. As someone who just spent like 4 days in a house in New Black Street, I'm very, very familiar with how they walk. Jokes aside, those first three though, when it comes to the Bizarre Bub, that would I'm sold. Those first three are real.
For sure.
Second to last one with the gal in the funeral garb, not really buying it. And that one, I got no idea. I got nothing. Like supernatural, not supernatural, animal. It moved weird. The quality wasn't good. But I'm with Jake. Bizarre Bub definitely did deliver. I like this episode. We debunked the vast majority of these though.
Yeah.
But god damn, those first three with the Bizarre Bub stuff, I got nothing. That was excellent.
Yeah, no, it was. I really liked it.
Yeah, no, he's always got fire. Slapped him. I don't know, bud.
But with that being said, we've been going an hour and a half. First stream back post MegaCon. I think we're all feeling pretty good. Cindy, you streaming tonight?
I am. I will be streaming Dead Space later tonight. Really looking forward to it. It had me spooked last time. So I'm pretty damn excited. Hopefully I'll beat this boss or whatever it is I was stuck on.
That's what I like to see. Sammy, what about you? What you got coming up?
So Chuck Dixon agreed to be on Cavecast, so I'm getting the final aspects of that out. So that'll either be within like the next couple
Chuck
weeks here.
Dixon on Cavecast. You better prepare, bro. That is a huge get. Like, I am so proud of you. Well done. Explain to the chat if they don't know who Chuck Dixon is, because that is insane.
I'm bringing him on to talk about Bane. He's the guy who created him.
Oh my gosh.
So that's I'm very excited. Yeah, no, he had a hell of a run on Batman, and yeah, we hit it off at MegaCon, and he's been sending me emails, and now we're friends on Facebook, and
oh my god!
And that's how you know it's the real Chuck Dixon, because his boomer ass still uses Facebook.
Oh yeah,
dude, Chuck Dixon on Cavecast, the creator of Bane, doing the Bane episode. That is incredible. Well done, Sam.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So hopefully that'll be the push to get me over 500. And then let's other than that, still no news until I get some other things figured out. But yeah, Cavecast will be going strong.
As for me, guys, videos and streams every day. Back again like normal. I'm gonna hopefully get a video out tonight that'll be posted tomorrow morning. It is obviously, if you can tell, my voice is pretty shot from MegaCon. But I'm gonna do my goddamn best. I released a video today. If you haven't checked it out, please do, talking about modern gamers and how frankly they are retarded for asking for remasters and or remakes of everything. We are 61 subscribers away from the big 10K, 10,000 subs. So please, if you're watching, if you're doing this on the rewatch, like, subscribe, the whole nine. We'll have videos and streams for you guys tomorrow. We're going to raid Sevi, and I will see you guys for the lunch hour in the morning. Make sure you type in Vital Idol Raid. Anyone got anything last minute before we wrap this up?
No.
Yeah, last minute super chat, actually.
Nice.
Okay.
Our buddy, our bro, our homie, Johnny, coming in saying thank you for the great stream. Thank you guys for being a great fucking audience. Hail the Vital Idols. You're legends. We don't deserve you.
How you doing, sir? Good. Can we talk to you? Where are you from? You live in New York?
Who are you?
Don Lemon.
You're a fucking moron, dude.
You love to see it. I have a great audience, unlike Don fucking Lemon. So until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.